Hey, what's good? It's another episode of Burn the Books. This is the Birdman here with that Dragon Calypso behind me over here on this side, but she's still asleep, and that cat Wesley over here on this side. And we're going to give y'all a few picks for what we like for today for the bowl games on December the 29th. I did want to say that I wanted to start off today by recapping yesterday's deal. Yesterday's slate, we went 2-3. We ended up hitting the Miami over on the team totals. Barely got there at the end, and but yeah, the ACC has really kind of let us down thus far in the bowl season. Miami didn't cover. North Carolina State didn't cover, and then Arizona. I'm not going to say that they got lucky. I really thought that Noah Fafita was going to shine out, and that was the one I liked more than all the rest of them. And it looked really bad when when they were down 21-13 in the third quarter. I was just like, man, I just can't believe that Oklahoma is just rolling them up like this. But they ended up coming back over the top and bringing a cover to make it to where it wasn't such a terrible day. That's the only side that we picked that actually came out winner. It's kind of weird trying to pick these bowl games with everybody going to the draft, and really the transfer portal is it really does us in on that end. But you still got to try to pick these out. And the first game that we have today is the Clemson is playing against Kentucky in the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl, and most notable transfer for Clemson is that Bo Collins is going to Notre Dame. Not a lot of folks are transferring out on the offensive side for Kentucky. I will say that I was looking at both teams at the end of the season played the South Carolina Gamecocks, and both of them played in South Carolina, and Kentucky ended up losing by 3, while Clemson ended up winning by 9, and they actually held South Carolina to under 7 points, or to 7 points, not under. Clemson's 4-1 against the spread. I feel like in the last 5 games, and Kentucky is 2-3 over the spread over the last 5 games. But granted, they play a lot harder of a schedule. And there was LSU, Missouri, Georgia. So, they do have a tougher track to get to this point, and they still ended up with a winning record. However, I do feel like the Clemson Tigers are a better team. So, I'm taking Clemson minus a 3.5 in this game. That's my pick. It sounds like it's a homer pick, and I've got to tell you, I've been betting against Clemson all year, and up until the end, like the first half of the year, it's like almost guaranteed that they're not going to cover a lot of spreads. So, it's been like that for the last 4 seasons probably. So that's my quote unquote homer pick for you guys that actually know me. The next one we have is the Sun Bowl. We have Oregon State is playing against Notre Dame. Estime is going to be out of this game, and Sam Hartman is also going to the draft. DJ Uiagalelei is transferring out of Oregon State. They're thinking that he's probably going to go to Florida State, is what I was reading earlier today. It seems like Notre Dame also had 4 other starters that were looking toward the draft and weren't going to play today. In this one, I think that the over-under is 40.5. Notre Dame's a 6-point favorite. I think you could probably get away with taking the over and taking Notre Dame minus the 6 points in this one. But my official pick for this game, I'm going to take the over at 40.5. I'm telling you, despite the fact that Sam Hartman is rolling out of Notre Dame, there's probably a couple of quarterbacks there in Notre Dame that could probably start at Oregon State. I don't know what their backup situation really looks like over there, but I do like the overs in this game, 40.5. I just think that's pretty low. And I think with all the transfers and whatnot, I think there's going to be the transfers, draftees, and then there are some injuries as well. I think that there's going to be a lot of points in this game, a lot more than 40.5 for sure. So I think that the overs are the play here. And then we have the Cotton Bowl today. Missouri is playing against Ohio State. Ohio State is a 4.5 point favorite. and it seems like half of that team is transferring out or declaring for the drafts. That Harrison Jr. may play, and Emeka Egbuka, who is their starting running back, is actually looking like he is actually going to play, and most of the offense is playing for Missouri, and they actually have a couple of bigger injuries in that on the Missouri side. They're missing their number one corner and the number one linebacker due to injury, as opposed to a transfer or an opt out. So I really have been I really like the overs in this one as well, 49.5. I just think that with everybody moving around, I think that there's going to be I think there's going to be a lot of big plays in this one. You could probably get away with taking Ohio State at 4.5 as well. I was looking at the money on Missouri, almost 80% of the money. Whenever I was looking it up on a couple of sites, about 80% of the actual money was on Missouri. Well, the bets was, I think it was closer to 60%. But Ohio State's been pretty good against the spread. Missouri also has, but I like the overs in this game. I think that I think it's gonna be more of a shootout than people think. Y'all have a good rest of your day. I'm sorry, I'm putting this together early in the morning. I should have done this last night. I'm actually about to head out to the gym right now. I do appreciate you guys for tuning in, and y'all have a great day. And we'll see y'all. I'll have another one for y'all tonight for the for Saturday's games, and we'll see y'all later on.